Hi guys, my name is Sabrina and I am here with another What I Eat in a Day video. And we're going to get started with breakfast. So I've just been to the gym. Today was leg day. So I am ready to fuel up. And what I have here is my classic overnight oats recipe, which I can share with you in a moment. This time I've actually gone for a chocolate protein powder. So we're feeling some chocolate vibes here, which I'm very excited about. And then what I've put together on top of here is just some banana. I have 30 grams of that. And then my strawberries, what I like to do is chop them up and put them in the microwave for a little bit. It just makes them really soft and tender and juicy. And so when I mix all of this up, it's going to be great. I'll show it to you once I mix it up as well. And then I need a little extra fat in my day today because, of course, I've already planned out everything I'm going to eat, which is a great tip if you're tracking your macros. I just do it on my morning walk. It takes 5 minutes. But anyway, I saw I needed a little extra fat today. So I have 15 grams of the Oat House granola butter on top. And let me show you what that is in case you're not familiar. So this is the granola butter. It is, of course, my favorite flavor, cookie dough. Unfortunately, the chocolate chips do tend to melt in there. And I believe they actually aren't even selling them with chocolate chips anymore because it's such a melting hazard. But the flavor is really nice. And then what's really cool about this product, if we take a look at the ingredients, they are super duper clean. So this is actually made from oats, maple syrup, olive oil, rosemary extract, vanilla, and salt. And it's really delicious. It's different than peanut butter. It's really moreish. It's a little bit hard to describe, but it's absolutely scrumptious. And so because I needed a little bit of extra fat, I thought it would be the perfect thing to throw on my oats. And then let me just take you over here to MyFitnessPal to show you how this is all shaping up and how I am tracking it. So I have my overnight oats recipe. I have 50 grams of strawberries, 30 grams of banana, and 15 grams of that amazing granola butter. I have vanilla here, but it's the same macros for the cookie dough. And then no gatekeeping here. This is the recipe for my overnight oats. I use half a cup of almond milk, 4 grams of chia seeds, 113 grams of non-fat yogurt, 14 grams of whatever my protein powder is, and 40 grams of oats. And here's the macros for just the overnight oats themselves. You can see it's about 27 grams of protein. With a granola butter and a little bit of the fruit, that is going to bring this breakfast to 30 grams of protein. Okay, so this is the Savage all blended together version of everything that I'm going to go ahead and enjoy now. And this is a great way to start my day. Again, it's 30 grams of protein. It's delicious. It ticks a lot of my boxes. So I'm excited to get into it and I will be back with lunch. And welcome back. It is lunchtime and this probably looks a little bit weird, but that's okay. Let me walk you through what we have going on here. So this is my super quick weekday egg, chicken, spinach situation. I've mentioned this before. It is not the best tasting thing I have in the day, but I usually have about 5 minutes to eat, so I really don't mind. And what I like about this is it's quick, it's convenient, and it has a ton of protein. And actually, to up the protein a little bit today, I've added 1 slice of turkey to this meal as well, so I'll just mix it all up and it's going to be delicious. And then what I've topped it with is the salsa con queso. It's 45 calories for 2 tablespoons, and you can see the macros here. So 2 tablespoons is 45 calories, and that's 34 grams. I'm using about 12 grams today. That's what fits in my macros. That's going to be just fine for me. What I like about this is obviously it is kind of some cheesy flavor without being too heavy. So yeah, sometimes I'll just drizzle this on top of things like eggs and it works really nicely. Okay, and then to the side of my lunch, I have this gorgeous looking fruit bowl. I am really excited about this. It is watermelon season. We're high in summer, so I cut one up yesterday. And what I have here is about 150 grams of watermelon, and then I've added some low-fat cottage cheese on top. It's a combination I really like and will also be high in protein. Okay, so this is how I am tracking everything in MyFitnessPal egg lunch. I'll show you what the recipe for that is in a moment, but I have my watermelon, I have my cottage cheese there on the bottom, and then I have the extra turkey slice I've added, and also my salsa con queso. Okay, here are some macros for my egg lunch. It's 25 grams of protein, 170 calories. Like I said, this meal is efficient. And you can see here what's included. I've got some chicken, some eggs, some carrots, some egg whites, and some spinach. Again, Not super exciting, but it does exactly what I need it to midday, get a hit of protein, and line me up so I can enjoy even more delicious things later when I actually have time to eat. So this egg lunch and this super cute watermelon bowl are going to come out to about 40 grams of protein for this lunch, which is really great. It was just over 300 calories and is going to be filling and delicious, and I can't wait to get into it. Okay, so the workday is over, thank goodness. I'm just home from pickleball and I am ready for a snack, and my snack today is breakfast for snacks. So I'm excited to share this with you guys. If you've been watching my grocery hauls, I picked up some protein waffles from Aldi that I was excited to try. So here's the package if you're curious. The brand is called Breakfast Best, and they're whole wheat, protein, buttermilk, and vanilla waffles. And they're 12 grams of protein for two waffles, 220 calories. And I actually dug into these last week, so I already know and can report back that they're really good. They kind of remind me of the Vans waffles, if you've ever had those in the frozen section, and they're not too dissimilar from the Kodiak cake frozen waffles as well. And this was a pretty good price. I think this was $4 for 10 waffles in the frozen section. So if you are a big breakfast fan as well and like to have some prepared options, I recommend this. I think it's really good. So on my waffles, I just have some strawberries diced up, and then I have some peanut butter because I love peanut butter and I also needed a little bit more fat in my day. And then I'll be topping this with some of the Carrie sugar-free low-calorie syrup. When they say low calorie, they really mean it. It's 5 calories for 2 tablespoons. Yes, this is not clean. I don't really care. I think it tastes really good, and I enjoy having this on top of my waffles. And this is how I'm tracking it in my Fitness Pal. So I've got 2 of these Breakfast Best waffles. I've got my sugar-free syrup. I think I actually have 2 servings in here because sometimes I go a little heavy-handed on my pour. And then I have 30 grams of strawberries and about 21 grams of peanut butter. Now, you probably noticed those calories don't add up. That's because my snacks also include my dessert, and we're not there yet, but I am very excited about dessert. So yeah, this will be, I believe, around 14, 15 grams of protein, which is great for a snack, and also just something I really enjoy eating and is kind of like a mini meal. So yeah, excited to tuck in. Okay, snack was delicious, and now it is time for dinner. And this is very roughly called my teriyaki vegetable chicken noodle dinner. So, what it is, if you watch my grocery hauls, I really like Trader Joe's teriyaki chicken. It's in the frozen section. It's got chicken and some sauce. And then what I do to this is add more vegetables, I add more chicken, and then I also add a couple of the Trader Joe's Thai wheat noodles. I really love these noodles. They're super thick and just have great texture and really pair well with this. So it's a recipe that starts with a bunch of pre-made stuff, and then I kind of just add to it, make it my own, and make it hit my macros. And then because this meal is coming to you from Trader Joe's, I'll add a little bit of this Trader Joe's sweet chili sauce on top as well. And you can take a look at the macros here. 1 tablespoon is 15 milliliters. That's 20 calories. There's just a few ingredients in this. I also really like the G. Hughes sugar-free chili sauce, but I just ran out of this, so I use that Trader Joe's sweet chili sauce as a backup. So let's go ahead and take a look at the macros. So this is how I log it in my Fitness Pal. And of course, the mandarin orange chicken, this recipe has evolved. It's more of a teriyaki chicken. And then the sweet chili sauce from Trader Joe's. And this recipe is something that I batch cook at the beginning of the week. So that's why you see 10 servings there. That's going to last us for 5 dinners, my husband and I. It's 282 calories and 30 grams of protein. And I feel like I've done a good job of getting like 30 grams of protein in at every meal. So this is one of my favorites. I'm going to go ahead, put a little sauce on this and enjoy it. And I'll see you guys for dessert. I'm really excited for dessert as well. So can't wait to share it with you. Okay, dinner was delicious, but now we are on to my favorite part of the day, which is dessert. And did I eat a can of these Dole crushed pineapples for dessert? No, I did not. But what I did do is turn this into a Ninja Creami. So I just used a little less than half of this tin of pineapple, some protein powder, and some milk. And I just finished whirring it all up And let me tell you, I am super excited. So this is what it looks like, and I think it looks freaking delicious. So I was inspired to do this because my photo memory popped up a few years ago. We were at Disney and we had the pineapple Dole Whip. And I know that using pineapple in the creamy tends to work out really well. So it's like, let's recreate it. And let me see if I can get in and show you some of the texture. And I have to try it. That is absolutely delicious. So let's go ahead and see how I track it in my Fitness Pal. So here's how I'm tracking it in my Fitness Pal. I'll show you the recipe for the Dole Whip in a second. But this is the other part of my snacks is where I include dessert. You can see the Dole Whip is 263 calories, and then I thought it would be fun to include some Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. I actually don't have any vanilla protein powder, so I thought I'd use some of my Snickerdoodle protein powder, which has cinnamon in it. So I thought that would be a pretty natural mix in. Okay, then here you can see the macros for what I'm calling my pineapple Dole Whip. It's 263 calories, 2.3 grams of fat, 41, almost 42 grams of carbs, and 17 grams of protein. So if I hadn't used the protein, this would pretty much be all carbs, which I'm okay with because it's coming from fruit, and I don't think that's anything to be worried about. But I thought I would make it a little bit more macro friendly by adding some protein and helping me reach my protein goals for the day. So you can see here for the base, I really used just a large portion of the pineapple, which was 260 grams. Then I used my protein powder up top. I used 17 grams of that Snickerdoodle protein powder. The milk is just some 2% milk that I threw in there to add some creaminess. And then the almond milk is what I mix it in when we need to do a respin. I added that Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal to the top of my creamy. The texture is amazing. The taste is amazing. I am really excited to eat this. And here's a detailed view of my macros, but in particular my protein, which you know is the one I care about most. And you can see here that I did a really good job of kind of spreading them out throughout the day. So breakfast had 30, lunch had 40, dinner had 30, and then between snacks, the protein waffles that I had and my creamy, I hit another 35. And my calories for the day, if you're curious, this is a little bit above 1700. And that is a great day of eating. Apart from my kind of pathetic lunch that I don't really worry about, breakfast was delicious. My snacks were delicious. The watermelon was super sweet. Dinner is one of my favorites, and this creamy is just, it's a freaking treat. And it's, you know, around 300 calories, 17 grams of protein. It's such a great way to satisfy your sweet tooth. So I hope you enjoyed this full day of eating. I've enjoyed bringing you along. If you did, please feel free to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, and I am looking forward to bringing you more. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.